What if I told you that the ending you saw for Joe Goldberg in Netflix's You was never supposed to happen? Imagine, after all those twisted games, Joe actually walks free, no trial, no prison, just the chilling possibility that he's out there, ready to start again. Sounds unreal, right? Well, the truth is even stranger than fiction, and today, I'm diving into the alternative ending Netflix didn't show you, one that could change how you see Joe forever. Now, before we unravel this secret ending, let's set the stage. Netflix's You took us on a wild ride, especially in season 5, but did you know the show started drifting from the books after season 3? Caroline Kepnes, the author behind the original novels, had a very different fate in mind for Joe. And trust me, it's not what most fans expected or even wanted. But why? That's our first curiosity gap. What made the book's ending so controversial among readers? In the fourth and final book, For You and Only You, Joe isn't running from his past, he's chasing a new dream. He lands a spot in a prestigious writing fellowship at Harvard, a place he's idolized for years. But as he steps into this world, he quickly learns it's less about talent and more about connections and privilege. If you thought the snobbery of season 4's London elite was bad, Harvard's literary circle is on another level. But here's where things get interesting. Among all the egos, Joe meets Wonder Parish. She's talented, genuine, and like Joe comes from a humble background. For a moment, it seems Joe's found a kindred spirit, someone he could actually love without destroying. But don't get comfortable yet. Here's our next curiosity gap. Wonder isn't the only one who catches Joe's attention. Enter Sarah Beth, a sharp, observant fellow writer. She's no fool, and when a true crime podcast about a murder Joe was involved in starts making the rounds, Sarah Beth's suspicions grow. Is she about to unmask Joe once and for all? Or is she walking straight into his trap? As the story unfolds, Joe's obsession with Wonder deepens, but it's Sarah Beth who becomes the real threat. Joe, ever the predator, breaks into her writing space to see what she knows. But this time, the tables turn. Sarah Beth has set a trap. She catches Joe red-handed, and in a shocking twist, he confesses to multiple murders, all of it recorded on tape. Here's another curiosity gap. With this explosive evidence, will Joe finally face justice? Or is there another twist coming? Surprisingly, Sarah Beth doesn't go to the police. Instead, she uses Joe's confession as inspiration for her crime writing. She's not interested in justice, she wants a bestseller. Meanwhile, Wonder sees through Joe's facade and leaves him, but not because she knows he's a killer. She just realizes he's not the man she thought he was. For the first time, Joe doesn't resort to violence when rejected. But does that mean he's changed? Or is the darkness just waiting to resurface? And here's the final curiosity gap. The book leaves Joe's fate hanging. Will he let Sarah Beth live, knowing she holds his darkest secrets? Or will he silence her, starting the cycle all over again? The ending is left for us to decide, and that ambiguity left many readers frustrated, especially those craving closure or justice. So, which ending is better? The show's finale, for all its flaws, at least gave us the satisfaction of seeing Joe caught and punished. The book's ending, on the other hand, leaves us with a haunting question. Can someone like Joe ever really change, or is he doomed to repeat his crimes forever? Personally, I think the show's dramatic ending gives us the closure we need, but the book's ambiguity lingers in your mind long after you turn the last page. Now it's your turn. Which ending do you prefer, the one where Joe finally faces justice, or the one where his future is left wide open? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to subscribe for more breakdowns and alternative endings to your favorite shows and books. And if you want to see how I think you should have ended, check out the video linked below. Don't just watch, join the conversation. Because in the world of You, the story is never really over, until we decide how it ends. Subscribe now, and let's unravel the next mystery together.